My name's Mrs. Owen and I'm one of the Media Studies teachers here at Bryn Teg, and this presentation is hopefully just going to give you a little bit of insight into what the course entails. So hopefully you'll be joining us for Media Studies A-Level this year. Okay, so what is Media Studies? So Media Studies is a subject that looks at the history and the impact of many different forms of media. So as I've got on the side there, that can include things like television, that can include radio, newspapers, the internet, magazines, lots and lots and lots of different types, which we are fortunate enough to study as part of the WJC specification. In terms of the course and why you might choose to study it, this will hopefully give you a little bit of an insight in terms of what you can learn from it and how this could take you forward into your chosen career. So Media Studies will equip you with communication and technology skills needed to succeed in the modern workplace, whether you choose to be part of the media industry or not. Whether you choose to pursue a career in film or television, fight for your own fame, take your skills into business, you'll be well equipped for what the modern workplace is looking for. This is a study of how language works and how image works and how they media companies utilise these different aspects to engage us as an audience. Okay, so in terms of the course, you will be studying 4 units in total. You'll be doing 2 of these at AS in year 12 and you'll be doing 2 of these at A2 in year 13. First of all, if we look at the AS units, so your first unit, Unit 1, is the examination unit, and the examination is 2.5 hours long, as you can see here, and it's made up of 3 different sections. So those sections are selling images, which involves us looking at advertising and music video. Section B is news in the online age, and Section 3 is the film industry, where we are having the opportunity to look at Hollywood films and compare these with Welsh independent films. Okay, so advertising, in terms of what you will study as part of the course. We will look at a variety of different types of advertising campaigns. These might include charity adverts, mainstream campaigns like you can see on the screen in front of you, like the Coca-Cola advert, for example. We might look at print-based advertising, so things like the adverts you see in magazines or on billboards. And we look at audio advertising, so on radio and audiovisual images as well, and adverts which will be on television or as part of the concept of film, really. In terms of music video, so Section A again, but this is the other aspect that you could be asked on. We will look at a variety of different stars and different groups from different ages. So the historical texts class as anything before 2000. And modern day will be anything after the year 2000. So I've got a variety of ones on the screen for you to have a little look at. And these are the type of ones that we analyse in class. And we look at the way that the music videos are put together and how they try to engage their audiences. So we look at the lyrics and what the lyrics are trying to tell us about the way that people are represented. That could be the way a woman is represented within the music video, or a way a black person is represented within the video, or maybe a way an issue is represented within the video and what they're trying to tell us and what type of message they're trying to get across to us. The other section then, Section B, is looking at news in the online age. And as I've got there, you can see that it involves looking at newspapers, online and social media, and radio. So lots of different types of news. And we will be looking again at the way that different news reports are presented to us. So we'll be looking very much at how these engage an audience. It could be analysing the front cover of a newspaper or a magazine, how an article has been put together to engage the audience or to represent a certain issue or a certain incident in a particular way. We'll be looking at the media language used, so the way that this is spoken about, to possibly sensationalise and make something seem worse or even seem better than it actually is. And again, lots of different examples from these. The final section for the examination then is looking at the film aspect, and these films are given to us by the WJC and they're texts that we choose to study, and they are looked at from the perspective of genre, so it's a genre study. So we will choose from one of the 4 genres that you can see on screen here, and we will look at 2 films that are given to us. So those 2 films include one Hollywood film and one Welsh medium film. From the point of that, I mean a film set in Wales, produced in Wales, possibly with a Welsh cast. And we'll be analysing those and looking at how they're similar and how the production values, generally the amount of money that's gone into them, has influenced those films and influenced the audience in turn. The other unit you've got to study then at A2 is the creative unit. That's your coursework element. And as you can see, it's worth 80 marks and it's 16% of your qualification. And this involves you almost putting a project together based on one of the areas of studies that you've studied for the examination. So it might be that you're looking at advertising and marketing. It might be that you're looking at film, for example. It might be that you're looking at radio broadcasts in some way. So the type of examples I've got up here for you, it could involve you storyboarding. It could involve you putting a print-based poster together for a film, something to engage an audience. And it would show what you have learned throughout the course. So it would show that you've understand how people are represented, issues are represented, and how an audience is engaged. And then finally, in year 13, you will have the opportunity to look at and study other aspects of the media. So again, it's a similar format. You will be looking at 2 units of study, Unit 3, which is an examination unit, and Unit 4, which is a coursework unit. Unit 3 is similar fashion to the AS unit. You'll have 3 sections to complete, one on television, one on magazine, and one on video games. So in a very, very similar way that we looked at the ideas and the aspects of the media at AS, it's the same type of format that you'll be studying for A2. So we'll be building on those skills. And likewise, for the coursework piece that you have to do for A2, it's another production piece. So you will be doing, again, a project-based learning piece following different aspects of putting together this production, and you will be looking at all of the elements that go into that, again, showing what you've learned. Okay? It's quite a wide-ranging course, as you can see, that we've got before us, but amazing, interesting, engaging things that you can study with us. So the topics are really, really good. We're really fortunate that this course has been put together like it has, and it gives us an opportunity to stretch your minds and to get you to look at really, really different and interesting things. So I hope that we will be seeing you at Bryntegh studying media studies, and if you've got any further questions, please get in touch and I can help you and answer those for you. Nice to meet you.